Dear Wild Hunters friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope everything's fine with you and your family. I am at the Grace Gift Lodge in Grahamstown, South Africa for a new field test. As mentioned in the title of this video test, I am going to field test the new bolt action by Sabatti Mercury, the new Rover Classic Hunter Pro remed in 300 Winchester Magnum. I decided to opt for the Pro version of the Classic Hunter because the presence of a very special muzzle brake that reduce by the 50% the recoil and also the muzzle jumping. And this is something that you really need when you go hunting with a 300 Winchester Magnum caliber. As a counterpart of this, there will be a lot of noise all around the shooter, so I decided to bring with me this Swordin Supreme Pro Extra active ear protection that are very effective. I have already tested them at the shooting range in the tunnel of the Innocenti Armory, so I'm very confident about protecting my ears with active ear protectors. I strongly suggest you to watch the introductive video that I have already made in Italian language and in the English language about all the features of this new Sabatti Mercury Rover Classic Hunter Pro bolt action rifle. What I have to add something more. First of all, I will give you the recipe of my reloaded ammunition. I will use as a bullet the ordinary LDX 180 grain bullet. It's a very top bullet for long range shooting that I have reloaded with the new Baschieri and Pellagri powder for carbine. Let me introduce you a little bit the combo. First of all, I have decided to use the 3-lever match trigger pull for my test. Normally you can choose between a standard trigger, an adjustable 3-lever match trigger. In my case I decided for this option, but also you can have it with the classic French type staker. Okay, I have taken some confidence during this day using a percussion cap with the pull of the trigger, which is around 450 grams, which is perfect for me and for my buddy Ferdinando, who will use mostly my rifle for this safari. Okay. Another thing that I decided to use because the 300 Winchester Magnum caliber are these special rings by Alessandro Contessa. They are the tactical HP, which means heavy duty rings with 3 screws for every side, and also this kind of rings has 2 slots that can go exactly, they can glue exactly inside the Picatinny rail just to toughen everything. These rings are made in stainless steel, so are very tough, very robust. I really like them, especially when I need heavy duty rings. Okay, more, I decided to use this Yukon Jaeger scope. Is the 312 times 56 millimeter with a ballistic reticle based on the mil dot. It works perfectly on because it's a second focal plane reticle, so it works well between 10, 11 and 12, between 10 and 12, depending upon the caliber that you are going to use. In my case, with this reloaded ammunition, it works perfectly at 12 enlargement, so at 12 power. Tomorrow morning we are going to zero in for the zeroing operation. I still do not know if it will be preferable to zero the center cross at 200 meters and then use all the various dots for the various distance of shooting, or, and this is what I think, that it will be better with the mil dot based, with this mil dot based reticle, to zero the center cross at 100 meters, then use the first dot between 250 and 300 meters. We have to check exactly at the range, but because on paper you can do whatever you want, but it's more important to consider the performance at the shooting range. That is the most important thing to do. So tomorrow morning we are going to zero our trio. Tomorrow morning will be a little bit more windy than today, and it will probably be also rainy, with light rain, not very much, but the weather will change drastically, and the temperature will drop very quickly for at least 3 days. For the next 3 days we will face between 14 and 18, 20 degrees maximum centigrade. And then we will have again, like today, 3 days of very hot, between 18, 20, up to 36, maybe 38 degrees. So that's why I decided to use a reloaded ammunition with this fantastic Baschieri and Pellagri new powder for carbine, which is very stable, very reliable, even if there is a drastic change of temperature and humidity. This powder is the perfect way to go. It never lets you down. Okay, so now no more talking. Just a little presentation of our starlets. Then tomorrow morning, our adventure with my buddy Ferdinando will start. Oh. Okay, I'm here with my buddy Ferdinando at the Grace Gift Lodge shooting range. First of all, we will confirm the pre-zeroing that we have made with our Sabatti new Rover Classic Pro chambered in 300 Winchester Magnum at 66 meters. So now we are going to shoot first at 100 meters with the central cross. Then we will pass up here at 200 and 300 meters just to verify if everything goes in the right way with the ballistic reticle based on the mil dot system of our Yukon Jaeger scope 312 56 millimeter. Okay, let's start shooting now.
Right.
Now it's time to zero our 300, our new Rover. With the central cross we will zero it at 100 meters, then we will pass up with the gongs at 200 and 300 meters. Okay, the first two shots went right on the center of the bullseye at 100 meters. So now we are going to shoot at the gong at 200 and 300 meters. Let's go. Okay, ready for the gongs at 200 meters. Ok,
Perfect.
adesso andiamo a sparare a 300. Now we are going to shoot at 300. Now we have put a big target with the black 5 inches target, black target there. We want to check properly where the bullets are striking at 300 meters. So now the guy there will inform us. Okay, dear wild hunters friends, we are now we have understood how to manage the ballistic reticle of this Yukon Jäger with the 300 Winchester Magnum with our ammunition, which is a reloaded ammunition with Baschieri and Pellagri powder. Okay, the central cross that is represented by a little dot is 100 meters. Then the first dot, the mill dot, the original mill dot, the first one is 300 meters, and we have 200 meters just in the middle. There is a hash, which is very useful. So now we can go hunting with a light heart, because we know how to manage the shot at between 0 and 300 meters, which are the average shooting distances here in South Africa. Okay, now let's go hunting. Stai attento, c'è un ognu, c'è un ognu. Still there, still there, still there.
Down.
He's down.
Excellent.
Bravo, excellent shot. Excellent
Very good,
shot.
very
Bravo, bravissimo. He's down. Very good. Very good. Very good shot. Excellent shot. Very good.
Yeah, it's down.
Very good. Questo è il primo trofeo Black Wildebeest New Nero con la nuova Rover Savatti Classic Hunter Pro.
Congratulations, Mr.
Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful black wildebeest bull.
Thank you.
Perfect shot, straight behind the shoulder.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful big heavy bosses. Very nice bull. You can be proud of him. It was an
Thank you
excellent
very
shot.
much, Larry.
150 meters, and he walked like a circle 10-20 meters and he went down. You did very well.
Perfect.
Okay, Harry, now we are going to
See the work of the bullet performance.
wow. Perfect mushroom.
Perfect mushroom, yeah.
The distance was almost 120 meters. But it's a tough animal.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. It worked perfectly.
Oh, yes, very well.
We are very proud. That's good for our safari. Dear Wild Hunters friends, here I am at the end of the first day here at the Grahamstown at the Grace Gift Lodge. Okay, let's sum up a little bit the day. We have dedicated our first part of the day during the morning to the zeroing operation, and it was quite easy, I must say, but we decided to know exactly the curve, the ballistic curve of our reloaded ammunition with our mil-dot reticle on my Yukon Jaeger scope. So I needed to understand exactly from 0 to 300 meters how to manage everything. This is very important, especially when you have a reloaded ammunition, in my case a reloaded ammunition with the Basquiat Pellagri powder and the Ornady bullet. I have already gave you all the recipe and the data and the specs of this special made reloaded ammunition. But I wanted to understand exactly how it worked in the air, so we dedicated enough time. First of all, we used the gongs, which gave you an idea. The size of the gong here is half the size of the vital area of the medium-sized African game. So it's a standard measure that we use as a standard reference, but I wanted to know exactly on left, right, up and down, everything. So as soon as I was confident, and me and my buddy Ferdinando were very confident about the gongs and everything was going perfectly, we decided to put a target at 300 meters and to refine a little bit the zeroing operation at 300 meters just to be sure to be dead on, because normally here in this area you can expect 95% of the shots between 100 and 300 meters. So I wanted to be dead on, and we did a great job. Second of all, we wanted to have a little bit confidence with our Sabatti Mercury, the new Rover Classic Hunter Pro in 300 Winchester Magnum, especially with the trigger pull. We practice a lot at home with our cap, with a plastic cap. It's not the same thing. So when you have to take confidence, you can take it with the cap, but anyway, with the safety cap, it's not exactly the same as a real ammunition. So we take confidence. We have a lot of shooting with the trigger, with the recoil, with the muzzle jump, in order to be confident on looking exactly on the animal. When you are shooting, you want to see the reaction of the animal at the impact of the bullet, in the case that you hit it. But anyway, it's very important to. And I must say that I was surprised for this muzzle brake by Sabatti. That is unbelievable how you can see, even if it's a 300 Winchester Magnum, so, and the ammunition has been reloaded with a lot of energy, with a lot of velocity. So seeing the reaction of the animal, it's something that can give you some more confidence on your shooting behavior. So it's very, and this is really well done. This muzzle brake, you stay very straight when you shoot. There is not recoil like a 300, with a 300 Winchester Magnum. You can expect the same recoil level of a 308 Winchester, so very smooth, and you don't have a lot of jump, so you can see very well what is going on with your animal, with your game, and this is very, very, very important. This new Rover is very accurate, very ergonomic, so the first impression is really highly positive. Also, with the ammunition, we were able to recover our bullet inside the Black Wildebeest. It was an old bull, very old bull, I must say, and we take our shot on the 3/4. So we have recovered the bullet stroke exactly behind the shoulder, and we recovered it very close to the lever section in the skin, the opposite side of the animal, just in the skin. And now I want to show you some pictures of the recovered bullet. We will weight it. We want to know how many grains it has lost, just to have an idea. The shot was taken around 120 meters, so it was not a long shot, but the bullet worked perfectly on the animal that made only, I must say, 10 yards, no more than 10 yards, and it collapsed. So very, very nice performance of the bullet. And I must say also, this scope, the Jaeger by Yukon, is really clear, very accurate on the ballistic reticle. It's reliable, so it's very smooth. The various regulations here of the focus and the change of the enlargements are very smooth, soft, fast, accurate, very tough scope. So the first impressions of all the three products is very nice. So we expect to have a good safari, okay? So tomorrow we go for kudus. We have to, on our tableau we have a kudu, we have an hartebeest, we have warthogs, we have impala, so we have a blaaisbok, so lots of games to face off. So let's see you tomorrow.